Welcome back, class, to Y Caliber. Is that the right way to say it? I haven't done this in so long. But anyway, we're playing Force and Destiny. I'm Steven Siddell, and I play Wyatt Guthrie. With us today is our inestimable GM, Smug.
Inestimable?
Is it inestimable?
Inestimable?
Inestimable.
And estimate my net worth? Is that? I mean,
Did you
could.
mean-
It's not very large. Hello,
Did you
by
mean
the way.
comestible, maybe?
No, isn't it inestimable?
Combustible?
Inestimable.
Inestimable, yeah.
Our really good GM, Smug. Hi, Smug. How are you?
Hey, buddy, I'm doing alright. How about yourself?
I'm
Perhaps
doing
you
just
meant
fine, man.
ineffable.
No, I don't know. I'll find it. But anyway, and speaking of that, Mike playing Railcade. Hi, Mike.
Hey, world. Hey, Steve.
Hey. Then we have our generous host, Matt 2. Snapwave playing Bosmo.
Hi, I'm Maddie2 Snapwave, apparently.
That sounds right.
It's my 90s hip-hop name. Maybe you've seen my album, Maddie2 Snapwave, Waves the Snap to Maddie.
What was your number one hit off of that album?
It was Maddie2 Legit to Snap Quit Wave.
Oh, you were sued to hell and back, as I recall, about that one.
I was always partial to the son destroys the father.
That was a good one. That was from my later solo
Throwback
work.
only Arp and I would get.
All right. We also
Innocent
have
in-jokes.
internet celebrity D Davis playing Muckra,
Hey, everybody.
and Jared playing Lan.
What's up? By the way, inestimable is an adjective of Middle English origin. It can mean incapable of being estimated or assessed, too large or great to be estimated or appreciated, or of incalculable value, valuable beyond measure, priceless.
So it was a word. I just didn't know how to pronounce it.
yes,
I'm the
you
best.
kind of dropped the m.
Yeah, I
Just
did.
went,
Yeah.
Just inestimable. I mean, no, I don't. Yeah. Role playing Star Wars on the internet.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
All right. So I do know words sometimes, which is good because I'm a writer, and that should be a thing I know. And I think I also know that we had a thing in a cave.
His next book is
together.
going to have inestimable. Like, every third paragraph, something's inestimable now.
That's going to be his signature style.
I don't know. I don't think you need to know words to be a writer. I mean, I read Sword of Shannara.
Oh,
Oh!
Damn!
Oh!
That is a fucking
Wowzer.
classic. You take that back. Or just watch it on MTV. I guess that's easier.
That one's not. They didn't do Sword of
That's
Shannara. They
the
went right to
Elfstones.
Elfstones. They went right to the third book. Wait, second book.
Yeah, that's the Elfstones.
Yeah, second book. Yeah. The third one's Wish Song.
so anyway,
So
You
yeah,
got
we
John Rhys Davies.
Did we actually intro everyone? I feel like Mike didn't get introed.
No, he
it was
didn't.
the first one I introed.
I was like second or something like
Past
that.
me, yeah.
Did I black out during that?
Yes?
I mean, you might
you
have.
did.
Wow.
You were so flattered
Damn.
by Steve's introduction of you as
Let's
It
inestimable.
really was.
Let's just start over then.
All right.
No. We introduced everybody.
Yep, let's go.
Maybe Smug, since you didn't think everyone was here earlier, maybe you're just thinking about a ghost? Like, maybe there's a ghost you're sensing and it's messing you up. Maybe your house is haunted.
Yeah, maybe there's
Probably.
infrasound just making him think that this is haunted.
It's just this ghost sense tripping him up.
Oh.
Maybe he's sensing a disturbance in the force.
Bo, bo, bo.
Probably not. No, you're gonna get
Bo,
us
bo,
sued.
bo.
You're gonna get our videos taken down from YouTube.
It's fine. It's an a
I-
cappella version.
Oh, don't worry, Smug. That'll happen
70
randomly
people.
anyways.
70 people that tune in to watch us will have nowhere to watch the videos apart from at twitch.tv/caffeinated smug.
There are
Monday
15
nights.
people watching right now, so we should give them something to watch instead of our
Yes,
intro.
let's give them something to watch.
Tell us about what's happening now. Set the scene.
What you mean, like now as opposed to earlier?
Yeah.
Sure.
When will then
Alright.
be now?
Well, right around now. So when last the group was all together, they ventured into a cave of unbalanced light and dark side. The shadows of light and dark. I don't really remember. Light and shadow is probably what it was
cave
called.
of light and
look,
shadow.
Cave.
Shadow.
A cave that was like half dark all the time. It was really weird. But they were faced
It's,
with a
half
terrible.
darkness biome.
That's right. It's amazing. The Cave of Hawk. But they were faced with actions of the past that had tainted the cave, and they cleared up the taint. They really took care of the taint.
We did.
We really gave it a thorough scrubbing.
Yep.
No,
indeed.
yes, and there was an alternate solution with no violence involved that we had no idea of even being able to guess.
Well,
That we
yeah. It's really not. It's really not what you would expect from a solution. The way that it's worded, that you could just reach out and take away the misery of this tortured, dark side, twisted ice wolf and make it feel calm to the point where it was no longer tainted. It's not really, without me
Reach out,
flat out
touch the
having.
force.
Indeed. I mean, you probably could have done that. That's always an option, by the way.
If only we just found a piece of paper
meditating
on the
things.
ground that like just said all this.
Yeah. Written by the Ice Wolf herself. Like, please help. Me sick. Bad side force. But in any event, rather than take the pacifist option, you guys, who have them anyway, ignited your lightsabers, kicked out your blasters, massacred this poor Ice Wolf's babies in front of her, and then killed her in turn. But she didn't mind. She had a good run.
Let's not put the emphasis on the wrong place here.
Look, we're
Because
very
let's-
heroic.
Let's remember that after we saw what had happened to her in a vision, someone, and I won't name any names here, went after her legs, the very place she'd been brutally injured before.
It's true.
It
There was a
started this whole thing.
flashback where a hunter had shot her in the legs and stolen her cubs right in front of her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mike just went to town on her legs.
Yes, she did.
In my defense, she had just really messed up McGruff, and that's really I think that really justifies any form of countermeasure. I mean, you don't harsh on McGruff.
True. Look at him. Look at him. He's so fucking cute. He's like
Aw.
a dog.
He is.
I
That's
think
when
we
I give it
know.
treats.
I think we know who around here is going to turn evil first, and it's absolutely Rail Cage.
I think it's
Was that ever in question though? It's my character.
Yeah, that's true.
that picture.
I mean, just
I mean, if
because
you-
he's
if you're
staring
gone-
down and darkness is obscuring his eyes doesn't
Yeah.
mean he's destined for evil.
Gone.
He's like, you mean I can get one of those sweet Inquisitor outfits?
You should have
Awesome,
gone
sign me
with
up.
the picture I chose for you, Mike. No one would think you're evil if you look like a turtle man. But anyway, so you guys ended up dispatching the Ice Wolf. You completed your quest, which was to locate the second holocron of the Dawn Temple. And I'm guessing after checking on the villagers, you guys probably made your way back to said temple to show it off to your senpai.
Yes.
Yeah, we're like, hey.
Along
see,
with all
come
these brand new dried wolf paws.
here. No.
Damn.
Look at my belt. It's just made out of wolf heads.
Oh.
Rail's just got like, now he's got the wolf head shoulder pad thing going on.
This is me now.
You know what? That hunter was onto something. Like holds up a bag that's like moving. Are those wolf cubs? No.
Oh dear.
Hopefully it doesn't get that dark. So you guys have returned to the temple, and
Yes, we
you've
have.
crowed. You've crowed your
There wasn't
success.
much growing. We're just
And
like,
we're
hey,
growing.
we found.
All right. Well, tell me how it went down then, Jared.
Well, I mean, Lamb was the one carrying the holocron. So, you know, he'd want to hand it over to... I can't hand it over to the gatekeeper because he doesn't have hands.
You do it as a joke.
Just, pretend to drop it, catch it. He's just shaking his head. But But yeah, I mean, and I'm sure, what's her face would be quite happy to.
Roman.
Roman? Is that it?
Why does no one, myself included, remember her name?
Well, I don't know.
Maybe that's who you're thinking we keep missing tonight. We're like,
Hethen
oh,
Roman, isn't it?
Roman.
Roman
Roman.
Hethen.
I think
All right.
Hethen is her first name.
Hethen Roman. Now I've got it on the fucking star page. Roman Hethen.
Roman Hethen. Okay, well so I'm sure she's quite overjoyed to see another holocron, although it's not the one we were originally intending to get, right? We wanted a different one.
No, I don't think this was the one. There's a third one. We had to get that.
Okay, I just remember that there was like specifically another one that they were like, yeah, we need you to find this one.
It's something
that
to do
was
with the
it, yeah.
archive, but this
archive,
one
yeah.
says that she's from the temple, so unless we're missing
I'm
many
sure the
more.
gatekeeper can verify that.
That is completely correct. You guys get back. You're showing it off. The gatekeeper is nodding his head in what must be his equivalent of applauding wildly. Ah, yes,
He's very
you've
restrained.
succeeded in returning the warden. Come, we should probably put her back in her place.
Okay, let's
that
go
phrase
put her back.
That sounded bad.
I'm sure you didn't mean anything untoward by it.
It's been a long time since I've seen her. Anyway, the holocron chamber. Let us head over that way, and then he disappears.
I think he meant it more literally rather than as a figurative thing.
Oh, that's what I assume. Anyway, let's go take her over to the chambers.
Let us do that thing.
Or we all just become really uncomfortable all of a sudden.
Maybe we can put their little holocron boxes next to each other and they can be friends.
Kiss.
Anyway, that's why we're not allowed back to the temple.
So we do that.
Bosmo has to write a letter to Mon Mothma explaining why we can't go back.
Yeah. All right, so you guys head over to the holocron room, and you put it back into its place. So with a soft click, the holocron just kind of slides snugly into place, which it must be the right one, otherwise it probably wouldn't have fit.
Very
and a moment
satisfying.
later, it is. It's immensely satisfying for those who just have to have things that fit perfectly. So a moment later, there's a soft humming as more generators start to come online from within the temple itself. And then that fierce-looking gatekeeper manifests beside the gatekeeper. I just said gatekeeper twice. I did in
Well, gatekeeper is the technical title for the.
Well, yes,
hologram.
they're all gatekeepers. This is the warden. And the gatekeeper, you guys do know.
Wait a second.
cuff.
Was this a prison? Was this a Jedi prison?
Why it suddenly becomes
Jedi
very
have
uncomfortable.
prisons.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, they had an entire planet of prisons, remember? Belsavis.
Yeah, it was that movie,
It's
The
Republic.
One.
Ah, I remember that.
And
Some
no
of
one
Jet
had
Li's finest
any issue with
acting.
it. Ah, yes.
They have like a space Con Air.
That ending was good.
I would watch a Con Air in space.
Con Galactic.
All right, so the warden snaps back into existence, and that fierce expression kind of fades, and she smiles for probably the first time since seeing all of you back in the cave. Ah, yes. My thanks to you. It is good to be back within the Dawn Temple once more, and return to the charge I was forced to leave unguarded. My duties must be resumed, and it is thanks to you that this is possible. Yet without the third gatekeeper, my knowledge remains limited. I can't quite recall my task here, but in the meantime, I am quite willing to teach you what I know if you wish my tutelage.
Well, thank you. That's very kind of you, and I'm sure we'll be willing to take you up on your offer. But there's still someone missing.
Yes, indeed. The third curator, and that's when the blue gatekeeper kind of turns, as if finally remembering that he has a name other than gatekeeper. Oh yes, God, I can't even get my fucking voices straight for these guys anymore. Was it old timey voice? No, that's not right. I gotta make a fucking voice file.
Now, see here, I'm the curator.
Nah, see?
You dirty rat!
Ah, yes. That's right. I'm the curator. 3 of us. Yes, we tended to the Dawn Temple. Ah, indeed. I think we will need just a little time to consider and go over the security logs to determine where our third arm has been taken to.
Well, McGruff's good with computers. Maybe he can help you.
Oh, that's true. I am good with computers. Thanks for remembering that.
That's what I do. I remember
You
things.
guys got a cool
Except for
database?
people's names.
Check it out.
Yes, there's... Yeah, but behind that console over there, that looks like a rock.
Oh.
Uh,
I will computers. Computers.
Just find it.
just tapping on the rock. It's working.
Tapping on it
Oh,
real
no.
fast. I'm like, I'm in.
But no, behind the rock. It's a fake wall.
Oh, okay. Is there a catch? Like, is there a latch? Do I touch the rock or?
I mean, just feel around for something. You'll figure it out. You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
I feel
That's
around.
insulting. He's a person.
I feel around.
Is it trapped? Is there a
Walls.
trap? I don't want
Oh,
McGruff to get
no.
hurt by a trap.
I mean, I don't think there is. Is there, Warden? Well, perhaps. It's unlikely, though. Why would we trap our own holocron room?
Beats
Why
me.
would you hide a console when the place is already hidden?
As aesthetics. The initial designers here, I have this memory. They were really big on the way a room should flow.
Well, at least everything's not labeled like Jedi crime computer or something.
Batman.
Curator just got a big shirt that says curator.
Yeah.
I mean, all computers could probably compute crime. Come on.
Hidden wall.
All right, so I guess I'll open the fake wall to expose a computer, right?
Okay.
Just a puff of dust. Oh.
And then start looking up. I think it was information on where this holocron could be, like
Yeah,
possible
grouping
leads.
security logs to see
Yeah. Okay.
if there's any data on when it got nicked and by whom.
So lay on the difficulty, Frond.
Well, let's see now. Do you have any history of working ancient Jedi computers?
Not ancient Jedi computers specifically, no.
But you were probably, well,
Pretty good at computers.
What is yeah, I mean you're awesome at computers. What is McRuff's personal history with Roman?
With Roman?
Yeah.
Well, she was probably like a Jedi that was in his cool ship when he was actually working with the Rebel Alliance directly to hack out things for them when they were like trying to use him as an asset.
So it's definitely not their first rodeo together.
Nah, probably not. I mean, he's probably been used as an asset before because he's definitely so good at computers, you guys. Really. He's really good at
That's really
computers.
good.
Really good.
That's true.
Okay. Well, with that in mind, let's say that you've probably seen something similar before. So what we'll do here, we'll have you, based off of your prior work with the good Roman Hethan. If we say the name enough, guys, we might remember it.
Roman Hethan.
Nice,
Roman-
Roman Hethan.
Dictator.
I can't say Roman Hethan fast.
I am, however, going to put the fucking nameplate back on her because, Jesus.
That's the thing, as
In
I kept,
character as well, they just stick a name tag on her.
I kept expecting it to be like in that map tool thing, where like you could just hover over someone and their name would show up.
Yeah, if only. Okay, so given your past acquaintance and your prior work, you can have one boost die with your computer's roll. Your difficulty will be 3 purple dice.
Okay.
And 2 red.
Then I'm going to upgrade one.
Ooh. Okay.
Because for those who might be playing at home, our motley crew did their destiny pool prior to us starting tonight, and I got every single point.
Yeah, might as well use them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was amazing.
All right, here comes.
All right,
As
so-
soon as it's gonna be like just 5 red dice.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Yeah, look
Damn.
at that.
Computers.
all right, so
It does in fact compute.
It does
Oh,
indeed.
computer.
So, describe the scene for us, D. Davis.
Stop all
Well,
downloading.
MacRuff is accosted by a young Jedi holocron urchin, and he's like, "Hey, kid, I'm a computer."
What? Help compute it.
I don't know much about computers, MacRuff says. My mom got one. Anyway, no, what he does is
Fuck.
I wonder how many people will get that one.
I hope a lot. Anyway,
We're getting really obscure tonight.
G.I.
MacRuff instantly recognizes the Jedi operating system. He's like, "Pfft," and starts laughing because he's a jerk and has a superiority complex. Then he starts looking up the information within with ease. And he also starts drawing a castle on the paint program included, just for funsies, while he's looking up information on Key Unit 793 database software. It's a fish database. There we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Truly incredible, inspiring.
Mm-hmm. I think I've got something.
What is it?
I don't know. I'm not mystical. I'm not a Jedi. I can't make much of this data, but I've definitely got data.
Well, maybe we can help.
Maybe one of you Force boys could come over here and I don't know much about wizards.
Yeah, that's the name of our boy band, Bosmo and the Force Boys.
No, never.
I like that he calls you guys Force Boys.
It's with a Z.
No.
Yeah.
That makes it even worse.
That makes it
the font
so
is
much
full
better.
width. It's a full width font too.
Okay, so
we go and we look at
so-
the thing.
yes. Now the information that there's actually 2 things of interest. Anyway, he's no doubt unlocked a lot of information, but there's a great deal of information in the databanks that just doesn't seem to be there. Like it's being flat out ripped out from a file perspective. Like there's some other piece that's missing. Perhaps that 3rd holocron. But the information that MacRuff does manage to unveil suggests that the missing holocron was taken hundreds of years ago.
Wow.
Not even a recent thing. Well before Malefax, well before the corruption took the valley. And that,
Jerk.
yeah,
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, there's really no other way to put it other than what a jerk. Now, it does also suggest that it was taken by a syndicate from the nearby town of Reles, which is the only city on this planet. But again, hundreds of years ago.
Hmm.
In
Well.
addition, McGruff also manages to unlock a room within the temple itself.
Is it a party room? Are we going to a party room?
Just go in, there's an ancient droid waiting there who wants a body massage.
Oh dear.
Mr. Body Massage Machine, go!
I actually think Smug is working a long con. It's going to turn out that we've actually been on the mysteries of the hidden temple all along.
Oh god, then we'll never get past the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. Because we can't
Nice.
figure out how to put things on, not upside down.
I know I can't.
That's right, small children, I'm calling you out.
Now, the room that is unlocked is an external security room. So it's going to be one of the ones that are actually outside of the temple itself. Probably going to
okay.
be the one with the stairs and the helipad down over there.
It's actually a useful room to have for us if we're going to make this our base. Good work, everybody.
Yeah, nice work, McGruff.
Yeah, good computer rating.
All right.
Now I got a place I can watch my DVDs and not pay attention.
Now,
should
do you
go
guys
and-
want to... Oh, go ahead.
We should go and see what that opened.
Wasn't that the one that had the big hole in the side of it?
I hope not.
Totally,
I'll
totally
see big
did.
holes.
Yeah, that one had a big hole in
It
it.
totally did. However, it unlocks what was previously a locked room that didn't have a massive gaping hole on the outside.
Okay.
But
Let's
there
go
is a
check that
massive
out.
gaping hole in it now.
Is that an open door?
Yes.
You can't just call everything a massive gaping open hole.
The damn I can't.
You might call it a motif.
Don't tell me how to live my life. All right, so you guys are going to head over and check out the room?
Yes.
Wow,
Oh, hey, Danny.
I completely failed on that fucking drag.
Oh, hey, Rail.
This is such
Hell,
bullshit.
Curators following us just because.
The curator...
I'll still
yeah, I
be
mean,
here, but you do have to pay attention to me.
It's a
Don't
hologram.
mind
Whatever you want.
me.
Yeah, he doesn't so much follow as he just like reappears in rooms. So by the time you guys get over there, you mount the steps. There's still dust everywhere because I'm sure in the months you guys have been here, you put zero effort into cleaning.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah,
sounds like
100%.
us.
Sorry,
Bunch of
we're
guys, come on.
practicing Jedi shit.
Just
Cosmo-
the quarters and wherever the TV is.
Bosmo cleaned the room he's staying in very thoroughly.
Excellent. So there is dust everywhere,
There are.
probably some spider webs as well, but there doesn't appear to be anything really living inside the room. Now, with the additional generators online, it is essentially, as it sounds, it is a security room. It is showing camera feeds from around the temple and also appears to be tapping into some kind of satellite network that is coming back online also.
Well, that's
I
interesting.
wonder if we can get Hup all on this thing.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Might be able to get it connected to the HoloNet if we tried hard.
Maybe.
That's a thing that's real and exists.
Maybe we should see what's available on it right now before we attach it to anything external.
Well, yeah, but I mean, in the future, we could Probably. It's a satellite. There
Yeah.
might be. There are
I-
probably definitely satellites that's orbit here.
Are you saying that Muckroff can get us hooked up with illegal cable?
No, well, no, but we could actually have information from the galaxy that's not so far away.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah, that does sound like an actually useful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Well,
nobody likes that ball.
Let's attempt to access this computer.
Okay. I crack my knuckles, and then I realize I just have big, meaty paws. Oh, no.
And you just cracked your wrists.
Oh, no.
You still got knuckles.
Yeah, you
That's
must
true.
have knuckles.
It's true. I've got delicate, dainty, Clatoonian hands. Yeah, I'll activate the computer here and see what's up. What's on it? Smug, do I need to do anything to activate a computer?
Let me see. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.